Hey, Clean Connection fam, buckle up because we just did something totally insane. We drove all the way from Florida to California. That's right, coast to coast, and we're bringing you along for the ride. Get ready for this epic road trip and some amazing stories, hilarious moments, and some seriously stunning views. In this video, we're driving into the first of 3 days of our adventure, showing you exactly what it's like to tackle this massive journey. Let's hit the road.
So we told you that we were going to have some new material coming out for you guys, and here it is. So Shane and I have decided to drive across the United States. Our first video of us driving across the United States. Now, yesterday we left Florida and spent the night. So we're driving through Louisiana right now. We're just outside of New Orleans, and we're going to be heading as far as we can today. Probably get somewhere in Texas, I would imagine. Texas is a pretty big state, and crashing out there. But along the way, we're going to take some video. We're going to tell you guys about our trip and give you guys an idea of what it's like to drive across the United States. Especially as a Gen Xer, we're going to have a lot of fun. Hopefully we don't get on each other's nerves. So let's get to it.
As we left Florida and traveled over 2,700 miles, this trip is not complete without gas, and more gas.
We're here. We're here. So you know how we always say that you're going to have a contest, right?
Okay.
Well, the contest this video is this. Anybody at the end of the video, in the end of the subscriber or comment section that says how many times Shayna says we're here or so, if you can tally that up, you get a free travel tag on us.
Every time.
And look here. There's a casino. Casino at the Travel Mart. Here in Louisiana. Love it. And the highway. And a lot of farms. Let's do it.
You can never actually visualize in your mind how big the country really is. When you see mountains off in the distance and realize that it's hundreds of miles away to even the next border of a state, let alone the other side of the country, it makes you realize just how big the United States really is.
Hello from Louisiana. It's Mighty Girl time.
And we just crossed the border into Texas, the big state of Texas. During our trip out here to California, we went across West Texas, and let me tell you, there's not much there. West Texas is very flat, so if you're driving cross country and you're expecting a lot to see in Texas, don't expect much.
If you like what you saw, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you never miss another Clean Connection episode. Check us out on Facebook. We're also on Instagram and Rumble and TikTok. And you can also find us on the web at www.cleanconnection.com. Go there and enjoy our email blasts as well as our blogs and learn about all the latest trip adventures and hacks across the world.
Well, we got to Houston so far, and a warning to anybody that's driving through Houston.
There's a lot of traffic.
It's awful. It's awful. But I've been to Houston plenty of times. If you've seen any of our other videos, we have videos that we've shot in Houston.
People drive like crazy here.
Exactly. And if you're driving across the country,
Bring your patience.
bring your patience, yeah, because Houston definitely will work on that patience. So hopefully we're getting back on the highway now, and we are off.
A few minutes later.
So we stopped in Fredericksburg, Texas. We've been on the road all day, and we needed to get something to eat.
And we are going to order some German food, some schnitzel and some kielbasa, maybe. And we have some hummus coming because we're starving.
Yep. So we'll tell you how we make out and what the food's like. Thanks.
I got a Caesar salad with grilled chicken with avocado on and Parmesan. I'm going to dig in because I'm starving.
And I got this German food. There's definitely like pink cabbage. Makes me think of the movie Christmas Story. And then some sort of schnitzel and some sort of potato stuff. She's cutting all of hers up. And then we had some hummus, which is really good too.
We wrapped up our second day of travel here in Fredericksburg, and we just had a little bite to eat, and we're going to wrap up the rest of the night with a nice long sleep and wake up tomorrow morning to another day of travel.
Hey guys,
Good morning.
good morning. We're on day number 2, and we are in West Texas. We stopped in Fredericksburg yesterday.
We did.
Had a great dinner, and then drove about another hour or so. It just got a little late, and traffic was a bit crazy with all the tractor trailers doing 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, because the traffic or the speed limit is like 80 out here, so you can go like 90.
Yep. So we're now in West Texas, going to be heading into New Mexico today for our second leg of the trip, and we are in the middle of nowhere.
It's Nowheresville.
Right. So we'll show you some video of that, and in the meantime, just enjoy the ride.
Here we go.
Traveling through the United States, you see a rich tapestry of not only landscape, but history and what makes America great.
We had a little bit of a pit stop, and we stopped in this town called Iran, Texas. It's I-R-A-A-N, so Ariana. I don't know, but maybe Iran, something like that. Anyway, typical West Texas town. Very, very small. You can see off in the distance that they got a lot of those solar wind, I don't want to say solar, the wind turbines that you see a lot in the mountains. A lot of trailers. Seems like it was probably at some point in its life a stop off for mining, because on the way here we saw all sorts of mining, strip mining and stuff like that through the desert. So very different. West Texas is a lot different than East Texas. It's like night and day, man. Like completely night and day. So I'm going to walk around here a little bit. Shayna's a little bit busy right now. She's on a very important phone call. So we'll take a little sidetrack around Iran, Texas. Let's see what we got here. So let's take a look at this. What do we have here? Sean Drake McMullen, born 1969, and he passed away in 1996. Received Jesus at age 9. He was a regular calf roper. Okay, so I'm assuming that he passed away probably due to some sort of a rodeo accident, maybe? Original Coors fan favorite cowboy in 1996. Huh. So, yeah, about 30 years ago. Nice little monument to, I guess I'm assuming this is their hometown hero here. Interesting. And obviously, like with anything in Texas, football is number one. So this is their high school football team. We passed the stadium coming in. And as you can see, off in the distance is more of those mountains. Hey guys, I'm with Kirsten, and we're in Iran, Texas. And I just met Kirsten out front here, and she seems like a really nice lady. So I wanted her to tell you a little bit about the town. And we just drove off the sidetrack here off the highway about 10, 12 miles, and decided to check it out.
Hi, I'm Kirsten. Yes, Iran is a small but thriving little community. The pronunciation's kind of unique. It was named after a married couple, Ira and Ann Yates.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I was today years old when I learned that.
Oh, yeah. And they actually struck oil on their ranch, like in the 1920s. And then they donated 1 square mile to create the town to fulfill the oil production. And then the town was named after them. So it's Ira Ann. And I've lived here about 8 years. I love it. I have a little gift shop. We have a liquor store here. My husband a block over builds boats, which is ironic because there's no water, but
right.
It still works out. And we love it. Our kiddos are in school here. We have a wonderful school district. Iran has a lot to offer, and we're trying to get on the map for people just like yourself making road trips, coming off the interstate and realizing that you could pop in here, have a great lunch, get gas. You know, we've got the Pecos River runs right through town, and we have a great river park.
Oh, Pecos, like Pecosville. You're the cowboy. Okay, okay.
Yeah. And so the river just runs, I mean, just right over there. And the county, the last couple years, has done picnic tables and kind of community flex space along the river and cleared a lot of trees and, you know, brush out. And so it's a cool little attraction, great place to have lunch or whatever.
Well, thank you very, very much.
thank you.
And, you know, if we'll leave a link we'll try to find it on the site. We'll leave a link in our description, and make sure to go out to the Cling Connection so you can see the link and check out this town. And if you're out here, you know, come out and check it out. I mean, it's up and coming. There's not a lot here, but it's coming in, you know, like you said, it's growing. So,
Yeah.
all right.
It's great.
All right, thanks. Well, we made New Mexico. Definitely Texas was a long drive. Shayna took a big nap from about middle of Texas to New Mexico till we got here. So now I'm going to go in and get
That's
some
not
pizza.
true.
We're going to go get some pizza. I'm going to pump some gas because there's a lot of desert. But the good part is we are under 12 hours, under 11 hours from our destination, about 700 miles. So we're going to be going for a little bit yet. I'd like to try to get under a certain amount of time. And that way, on our third day, we don't have as far to drive when we go to Newport Beach.
One beautiful area of the Southwest that I didn't realize I had ever been missing was New Mexico. Driving across New Mexico, and you look out into the prairie lands and you can see the mesas and the plateaus climbing up out of the ground, and they're beautiful, especially at sunset. What a gorgeous area of the country. I'm so glad I got to experience.
I feel about 16 to 17 year olds being charged as an adult for a certain crime,